You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Whodini-Blak Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music or Inside the Book. Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens, or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com, and that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio Podcast right here on iHeartRadio, and we have a very special guest, so you guys definitely want to stay tuned. I know we were supposed to have a full-length show for today, but sometimes the guests can't make it. Maybe they get caught up in traffic, or hey, wait, it's the internet. Well, sometimes things happen in life, and we roll with the punches and keep going. But yeah, we have another fantastic special guest for this segment. You will be satisfied, I promise you. Especially for all you guys who are into healthy living, which is a trend nowadays that I'm starting to notice. More and more people are jogging outside of the area where I stay at. More people are eating healthier. There's juice bars, there's countless gyms, you name it. So this is definitely the age of healthy living and taking care of yourself, which is the most important thing in the world right now. So with that, let's go ahead and invite my special guest on and, do what we do best, because we like to go behind the scenes or into the minds of these people who create marvelous aspirations, whether it's music, books, news, businesses, technology, education, acting, you name it, and sometimes even the ego. Well, that is our duty to you, the listeners. So, all right, here we go. Mr. Ryan, welcome to the show, man. How are you doing?
Hey, thank you. Good. How you doing? Thank you for having me.
Doing great, man. Doing very great. So, what's happening, man? What were you up to today?
Hey, man. So, just the same old same. Honestly, today, I'm just trying to keep taking my business to, the next level. I'm just been working on a lot of things today, specifically like advertising, mainly today, and just getting a lot of content ready for my YouTube channel.
For sure. And we'll talk about that, man. But, guys, I want you to welcome Ryan. Is it Arisian?
It's Arisian, yes.
All right, yeah. He's the creator, owner, operator, genius behind Arisian-fitness.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start from the top, man. Like, give us your background, your life story, the highs, the lows, the heartbreaks, the victories, you name it. We love stories here.
All right, perfect. So basically, my name is Ryan. Right now I'm 18 years old and I'm about to go into college. I'm originally from Connecticut, and basically where my fitness journey started, it was nothing, spectacular, nothing crazy. It was just for my own reasoning. I really was just growing up being a skinny kid, laughed at quite a lot, the basic story, but I just had different visions, and I kind of didn't really want to buy my own program. I didn't really want to follow in others' footsteps. I kind of wanted to try to, of course, gain advice from others, but I really wanted to be, the determiner of my body, and I wanted to make a change, and I want to help other people do the same thing,
For sure. Man, 18 years old, a business, going to college. That is massive, man. I'm super impressed. Hats off to you.
Thank
for
you.
real. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I know, the birth of ideas take time. We battle self-doubt. We battle money. Like, where's the money going to come from? Where's the time and all this going to come in at?
Right.
So how long did you sit on the idea of creating a fitness program before you actually began to do the work?
So to be completely honest with you, it was during the third day of lockdown, which wasn't that long ago, nearly in North Carolina. Right. It was just about 3 months ago. So I was just, kind of sitting in my room, and I was just really getting sick and tired of, not really being able to do much throughout the day. And I just figured, why not try something? Why not have the balls to start something? And originally I just, wanted to create a website and have an Instagram and just show some videos, and it just all escalated very quickly into taking my own business. So that's pretty much how it originated and how it started. And now I'm just I'm in the works of creating my own app that'll be done within 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
So there's a lot of stuff that's coming along with it, and I'm very excited.
Yeah. All right. It's funny you mentioned app, because I'm in quite a pickle myself. And I know that this sounds real. Who says pickle? Anyway, I just laugh at myself sometimes when it's just monologue. Like, wow, why did you say that? As an idiot. But so I've been health conscious for a while now, and I have 30 workout apps and health apps, and I'm looking for one particular app to just take care of everything. Some you have to pay $39.99 a year, some $10 a month, and it's sucking up all my resources. And it's like, I can't do all these workouts and go to the gym and write everything down and keep, a log of my progression. So I'm sure that you saw the same thing on the market, like so many apps, and there's not one single app that takes care of everything, and that's even Samsung
100%.
Health or even the iPhone with its built-in health meter. And I use both. I have both. But it's frustrating, man. So you're developing the app. Tell me, please tell me you are here to save the day. with all the bells and whistles and things that I can use all in one. So give us like a rundown of the things that your app will host.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I want to start off by saying I completely have been in your shoes. I completely understand what that's like. It's so frustrating and it's so demoralizing. I'll use as almost the perfect word in my opinion is, you see all these fitness models on Instagram. You see all these different programs for men, women, 6 days a week, this meal plan, keto, carnivore. There's so many different exercises. There's so many different muscles you can hit. There's so many different goals that people have. But to be honest, most people just want to lose fat and gain muscle. And I understand that that's not, some easy task. It's a lifestyle change, and that's truthfully what it is. Now, my app, it's called Arisian-fitness. So what it's going to come with, it's almost like a web browser to my website, except it's going to have more. So once you get my app, you're going to go to my website, and once you get a program, or even if you just download my free materials that I offer, like I offer free supplementation guides, or just a bunch of different things you can download. You're going to have videos to choose from. So I'll have, like you were saying, almost, you don't have so much time to just be spending, 2 hours a day, every single day in the gym. So I have different options. There's a 4-day split, a 5-day split, and a 6-day split. So more of, your beginner, your intermediate, your advanced lifters. It's no more than 60 to 90 minutes in the gym, get in and out. It's going to have how many sets you need to perform, how many reps. It's going to describe in detail exactly how to do each exercise. And my app will allow you to go straight to my YouTube channel and also download the video without using internet, which for me is important because I have Sprint, and it's important for me to be able to access videos without internet. So you can have that right in your pocket with you as well. And I describe exactly how to perform, each exercise. There's also going to be, meal plans. So it's going to come with 2,000 to 4,000 calories. So meaning if you have to, diet on a 2,000 calorie diet, then you can do so, and you can go all the way up to 4,000 calories. And it's going to list by time of the day. It's going to list by meal, pre-workout, post-workout. And I know, like if you're a vegetarian, there's going to be options for that. If you're vegan, there's going to be options for that. Or simply, if you don't want to eat chicken, broccoli, and rice every single day, which not many people want to do, and you don't need to do that. I'm all about sustainability and flexible dieting. So for you, like you were perfectly saying, it's almost overwhelming in a sense. So I have a substitution sheet that'll also come with it that'll provide you 175 different options of foods you can choose from. And it's going to be listing everything, the total macronutrients, the protein, carbs, fat, fiber, calories, everything you need.
Man, that is incredible. And
thank you.
I think you have the answer for me personally, especially with the part about the external link to your YouTube where you're showing people how to use the machines. Because I get in there, man, and I see some machines like, okay, what does this do? And I'm walking around it with my hand on my chin. I was like, I don't look like an idiot trying to Google something. So I'd rather it be all in the app so I can look cool and like I know what I'm doing. So I think that is a great tool, and especially the nutrition part. So how much research went into developing your program, your website, your app, and its functionality, all that? Oh,
well, I can tell you from, like I said, just from being a young guy, from not having too much prior experience, starting, a website is one thing. Starting your app is a whole nother monster. Now, you have to break it down into different categories, into different steps almost. So, of course, the first thing you need is the information, because without the information, obviously, you can't sell a program. You can't do anything without the information. So, countless pages. I have a whole notebook, just full of, supplementation. What does this do to your body? When should you take this? When should you eat this? Same thing for the workouts. I had to write all the descriptions, the sets, the reps, how to go to failure, how to, progressively overload. I explain all these terms that you hear. I put it in advanced words and, beginner type of words, so everybody can understand it. And that's just the, information and detailed part of it. But now when you're talking about creating your own, website, that's fairly, it's not, I'm not going to say it's an impossible task. It's fairly difficult if you're, a beginner like I was. Now your app, there's just so many things that, and I'm sure you can attest to this, as well with your podcast. I'm sure, setting up a podcast and things that go into it, the process behind it, the information you need. There's just so many things that kind of come one after the other that you would have never really thought about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you're, an expert, and you've done it several times, then you kind of get a good understanding,
For sure. So when will the website and app be available for the public?
Okay, so the website is fully up and available to the public right now. You can go and download all of my training programs, all the meal plans, everything like that, using PayPal functionality, credit cards, and all that is going to be available very soon. I'm going to say within the next 2 to 3 days. And my app should be developed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It should be fully compatible in the Google Play Store for Android and for the Apple Store for all iOS products.
Nice. And I know one of the most critical things when you're dealing with apps is the security of your users, the data, which is quite priceless these days. I hear you can get a social security number for a little nothing, but that's neither here or there, and I'm not speaking on that. But still, how will you safeguard the data of your users?
So for the data of my users, there's going to be two-factor authentication for the app and for the website. So meaning if anything, didn't get processed correctly, then you can easily reach out to me. I have a support team. I have a contact email. We can get you your product and we can get you your money right back. And we have, an LLC to protect our company, to protect our users as well. We have generated usernames and passwords. You can, change them like normal. And I would highly recommend, just change, your username or password just like you would for Instagram or for Facebook or whatever it is, just once every while. So full satisfaction, full support team, contact, email, phone number, everything on hand for our users.
Nice. All right, man, let me tell you, Ryan, another dilemma, like working out in the gym, having 30 plus apps that I'm flipping through and, putting in data for this and information for that. Will your app be able to, can I use your app with my my Apple Watch?
With Apple Watch, yes. So you are going to be able to download it, and it can be on your Apple Watch. There's going to be some functionalities that you can't do, but you can download everything you need to download. So if you need to take it with you to the gym, right, just to watch a video, you can easily pull that video up on your, your Apple Watch, and you can watch it right there. It's accessible, so you can see all the notes and all the information you need. So yeah, it's pretty much fully functional.
For sure. Now I know advertising and marketing, getting the word out can be a monster. But you're utilizing apps like Snapchat and Instagram. So what are the secrets, in your opinion, to, and sometimes I believe, Ryan, it's not getting, more people to pay attention, but it's the right people to pay attention and, nurturing those connections and, networking or whatever. But what have you found to work to your advantage when it goes to advertising and marketing?
So I'm going to say the biggest thing for me is unethical marketing versus ethical marketing, I should say. Unethical marketing is just what it sounds like. It's very unethical. That means if you have, the typical guy standing in front of a Lamborghini saying, do you want to get ripped? Do you want to reach, your dream goal, your dream body in 6 weeks? That's very unethical. And what separates me from, many of these fitness models that I truthfully believe is that, I'm very real with people. I'm not going to say that you're going to be able to reach your dream body in, 1 month. But, one thing I'm also not is I am not unethical. I preach what I preach. And basically with marketing, I find that the more social media platforms you can put it out on, the better. And, when you download something called a pixel, it's basically in-depth analytics. So basically how I market and how I can use marketing to my best I'll just say as my best strategy overall, is I'll basically see, what platforms am I getting the most engagement on? What platforms are reaching the most people? But it doesn't even matter, because if you're not being real with people and if you're not explaining your product, then it doesn't matter. If you're just giving them a fantasy land, it's not worth it. It's not going to work. So just being 100%, transparent with my users is what I pride myself on,
Yeah, for sure. It's cool. So, are there any app features or website products that you will be releasing in the future that you haven't quite announced yet?
Yes, so 100%. I can't speak on everything yet, but I guarantee you that I have a YouTube channel that's going to be up and running. I'm going to say within the next few months. I'm trying to get a nice camera and the equipment set up, and so I definitely plan on having a YouTube. I definitely I'm in contact right now with a few of the bigger athletic companies, like Gymshark, Alpha Elite, and Conversations. So if I become a sponsored athlete, which I assume I will, that'll completely change, just my business in general. But yeah, so pretty much just expanding onto other social media platforms, more marketing, more advertising, more word of mouth, and just, allowing myself to grow.
For sure, man. Sounds promising. So I know the most pivotal question of the moment, especially with people who are in your situation where you're going to college to further your education, to open doors for you on that end, but also you have this business that has the potential to thrive and grow like a wildfire.
Yes.
If the app, if your business, if the company, yourself grow immensely, will you abandon your education?
I don't believe that I'll abandon my education, because I feel that I can only gain more values and just gain more information that could help me with my business. So if I'm taking, microeconomics class or macro or, any sort of business, marketing, advertising class, I feel that, not only is it, I feel like it's always about who you know. So the more people that I know, and the more connections that I make with people that are more successful than me or as successful, or just the more eyes you get, the more viewers you get, the more attention you get, anything you can learn, anybody you can reach or make a connection with, I feel that it's extremely important. And of course, I always want to have something to fall back on. I always want to have an education to fall back on in case, anything just didn't happen how I exactly wanted to. You know what I mean? So I definitely think I'm to stay in school.
For sure. Even with $1 million in your pocket?
Well, I would definitely have to weigh my options at that point, but yeah.
I'm just saying, man, like I can do real quick math, like 1 million users at $1 a piece.
Oh man.
$1 million. And you're sitting in social ec, and man.
Yeah, you got a good point there, man. Hey, hopefully I can get there one time, and that would be a nice stressful problem to have. I'll take that problem anyway.
Right, yeah. For sure. All right, man. So before we let you go, Ryan, let our listeners know where they can connect with you online and how soon they can expect the app. Once again, just give us all the great information that we need.
Yeah, for sure. So you can find me anywhere. It's all my social media platforms are going to be the same. It's going to be Arisian-fitness. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook. Eventually, you're going to find me on Snapchat. And hopefully, you'll be seeing, my YouTube channel and also my face. Hopefully, I'll be bugging you a little bit if you're scrolling through on your Instagram feed or your Snapchat feed or whatever it may be. And you might see me advertising my product a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate you having me on here. Thank you, very much for the opportunity. And I just hope I can reach a lot of people and really truthfully, just help people reach their dream physique without it being so, intimidating. Everybody can do it, and it's a lifestyle change. But I definitely, with my 12-week programs, I guarantee you will see results.
Nice. definitely looking forward to it. Like I said, your app is something that I need. Having 30 plus apps on my phone is very frustrating. And it takes a lot of time when you're in the gym and you have to sit down just to punch in these numbers because I don't remember when I leave the gym. But yeah, man, looking forward to to subscribing and downloading all the apps, all your work, man, and just watching this thing grow. Yeah, hats off to you once again, for sure. For sure. It's like buy a body on the shelf, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not that magical, right? All right. For sure, man.
Very much. I appreciate you having me on the show, and I hope all is well, and I hope to talk to you again soon.
Will do, Ryan. Stay safe, man, and keep going.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. You too.
Hey, this is Dini Mussolini from Vigilantes Radio, and it's time to get busy. Do you have a skill you think you can make money with? Are you looking for some extra income? Are you an existing small business owner or freelancer looking to get more clients? Then Busy.co is the site for you. On Busy.co, you can create your page and offer your services for free within minutes. And the awesome Busy.co team will drive customers to your page to purchase your services. We only charge 5% on the transactions, and the rest goes to you. No subscription or hidden fees. Creating a page on Busy.co is no brainer, as it costs you $0 to sign up and very minimal skill and effort to create a page offering your services. So whether you are a trainer, a tutor, a handyman, a photographer, or even if you have a truck and want to make money helping people move, create a free page on our platform and make some extra cash. Just go to busy.co/register and create a page now. The time to get busy is now. That is bizzy.co. Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Whodini-Blak Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.